but Operation Valkyrie on July 20th came the closest to succeeding. It was only a matter of hours before von Stauffenberg was hunted down and executed, but the extensive investigation to find anyone who was involved was only just beginning. The brutality with which the accused were treated knew no bounds, and even some of Hitler's closest associates were implicated in the plot. The most shocking name to appear was undoubtedly that of Erwin Rommel, Hitler's most trusted desert fox, who had fought so hard for the Nazi cause in North Africa. Rommel had then been singled out for further distinction as it became obvious through late 1943 into 44 that an Allied invasion of France was becoming ever more likely, and he was given the task of defending the French coast. On July 17th, an air attack had resulted in Rommel's car being bombed, and he was hospitalized with serious head injuries. During his military career, Rommel had always been against some elements of the Nazi regime, especially the maltreatment of Jews, and when it came to the investigations after the July 20th assassination attempt, the Desert Fox came under suspicion. When documents from the coup's headquarters were located, Rommel's name was there, not only as a potential supporter, but also as a possible leader if the assassination and subsequent takeover should prove successful. Even though there was no actual evidence of the conspirators communicating with Rommel, the Nazi inquisitors were on the injured man's case. Unfortunately, while Rommel had been recovering in hospital, he had spoken out about his dissatisfaction with elements of Hitler's regime, and this was counted as positive evidence that he was a traitor to the cause. Head of the Nazi Party Chancellery, Martin Bormann, was convinced that Rommel was guilty and pressed for the case to be put to the People's Court. But on October 14, 1944, Rommel received a visit from two Nazi officers who had a proposition for him to consider. Rommel was, of course, highly respected and a hero of the German people, which is why, no doubt, he was given a choice. The officers informed him that he could either face Bormann and the People's Court, which would also mean the prosecution of his family and staff, or he could take his own life. The latter would mean Rommel received a state funeral, and his family would be given a full pension, and his death would be reported as that of a patriot. Rommel bid his family farewell and left with the two officers who just hours later phoned his wife to say that her husband was dead.